Good morning and happy Saturday, everybody. So, you guys, it's not early, but I'm up. It is 10 minutes of 10, and that means I'm actually headed home, and I just left the car wash, but that means I have like 2 hours in which to get quite a few things done. So today, as you know, is the big day. I'm super excited. My sister will be having her official retirement ceremony on Andrews Air Force Base, and so I'm super excited about that at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Then there is a small reception by invite only at her house, so I'm excited about that. I'm so proud of my sister. I really, really am. And, you know, I'm just so proud of the way that God has blessed her. He continues to bless her and will continue to bless her in her new endeavor, because she, you know, still has her full-time job as an investigator as well as a event planning business. So she's doing quite well. So I'm super excited about that. I'm just excited about so many daggone things. So anyway, yeah, I'm headed home, and I have 3 videos that I need to film. So, and I don't have to necessarily upload them right now. I can do that later on today, between today and tomorrow, because the one for Monday has to be ready to go, of course, by Sunday night, because I have to upload it on Monday. And so, come on, man, if you're coming out. So I am, like I said, I'm going to go home, and I need to record my catch up with me video for next week. I have a travel video as well as a coaching video. So I'm going to go home and get that done. And y'all, I'm trying to tell you, I'm winning. When I tell you I'm winning, please believe me. Always believe me when I say that. But I'm winning because I already have my notes together for the videos that I'm doing today, as well as the videos that I need to record for next week. Already have my notes together for those. Now, I take that back. The only thing that I don't have in my, completed, I should say, is my catch up with me video. And that's only because that video is based on whatever has transpired for the previous week. Oh my God, can we drive, y'all? We're doing 43 on the Beltway. What the fuzzy? So the catch up with me video, like I said, that content comes from things that I've done during the week, maybe some things that have happened or whatever the case may be. So that's not complete, but even then I can just wing that. But in terms of my coaching and my travel video, those are done, notes put together. And I said I'm going to try my best to stay ahead of the game and always have 2, if not 3 weeks out. And I can easily do that because I've done that before. I just had kind of slacked off. I don't know, this furlough just, I don't know, has made me kind of just not feel like doing any daggone thing. So I'm trying to get back into doing my videos because I really do enjoy doing them. It's time consuming when you have to come up with the content for the videos. That is very, very time consuming, trying to come up with content and then pulling it all together. And some things that I'm doing, I actually have to do a little research for. And so again, that can be very time consuming, but it's worth it. It is worth it in the end. So I'm going to keep doing it. So anywho, like I said, it is Saturday morning. I hope you guys have some great things on your list of things to do today. And if not, honey, sit back, relax, and do nothing. Because I'll be honest with you, next Saturday, there is actually a Women in Business networking event through Circle of Champions. However, I am not going to make that because I actually do have something else to do. Y'all need to clean my purse out because it's sitting on this seat and it's causing my seatbelt indicator to keep going off. So I think that's a clue that I need to clean my purse out. But anyway, so I will not be able to make that event next week because I actually have some other stuff that I need to be doing for my own business. And then I want to do that early because I really want to just relax. I have not had in a while a Saturday where I could just sit back and just relax. I haven't had that. And tomorrow after church, I need to go and visit my senior, Mrs. Adams, to serve her communion. Now, for us at my church, Metropolitan Baptist, we serve communion on the 4th Sunday. And then that was my our pastor emeritus gave us a very interesting story about how that came about, because back in the day, the church served communion based on the name of the church. So at one time, Metropolitan Baptist Church was known as Fourth Baptist Church. And I believe some of the churches, maybe not all, but some of the churches that were called First Baptist Church, they serve communion on the first, second, third, and fourth, so forth. So we serve communion on the fourth Sunday. Most people I know do it on the first, but ours is the fourth Sunday. But the problem is that because, see, one of the things about being a deacon is that you wear many hats. And yes, I am a deacon. Don't ever call me a deaconess, because I am not. I'm an ordained deacon. In 2007, I think, is when I got ordained. But anywho, so one of the things that I do is wear many hats. And so I'm on the communion prep team. So that means this Thursday, my team and I, we will go out to the church, which actually is about, I'm going to say less than 5 minutes from where I'm sitting at this light. And we will set up for communion. And then we will, of course, have communion, both services on Sunday. And then after service, guess what? The communion team has to break all that stuff down. Now, I'm so thankful that we do have help. Other deacons do chip in and help to refill the trays, because after communion, we refill all of the trays, then we put them away so that the next month we're not filling up trays. That stuff is already done. Excuse me. And so we refill the trays, put those back in the totes, put everything back in the communion room, and clear off the communion table. We have to take the coverings off of, the sheets off of it, put the candles back where they belong, and all that good stuff. And so by the time I do all of that, I'm not even gonna lie, it's usually about 12:30, maybe 12:45. And at that point in time, I'm just tired, and the last thing I feel like doing is going to serve anybody communion. So I do Mrs. Adams the Sunday before. I try to get her on the third Sunday and serve her communion, because it's important. I want to make sure she gets communion. Plus, I enjoy visiting. My mom goes with me. I enjoy visiting with her. She's such a sweetheart, and she's in a what do you call it, a assisted living nursing facility, I guess is what you call it, uptown. And when I say uptown, hunty, she is way uptown. Matter of fact, this facility is up above the zoo. So what I call the third alphabet in DC. So I have to go uptown to serve her communion, but it is so worth it, because like I said, she is such a sweetheart, and I truly enjoy visiting with her. And I usually stay about maybe 15-20 minutes, sometimes 30, just depends. We sit around, we laugh, we talk, because she's been around the church for many years prior to her having to be where she is. And so just like I said, it's so wonderful when you can go and spend some time with our seniors and show them some love for all of the stuff that they've done over the years. And some of them, like when the times that I've been, some of the people I see at that facility don't have anybody to come see them, and it's really sad. So when I come in, I speak to everybody and I ask, how are you? When I leave, I say, have a great day, have a wonderful week, just because you never know how you can make somebody's day. And so I want to encourage you today, go out there, y'all, try to make somebody's day. And sometimes all it takes is just a smile, a wave, a nod, a wink, if you will. Now, don't get in trouble with the winks, but that might work too for some people. But go out and try to make somebody's day today. That's your task. That is your task for this Saturday, March the 16th. Your task is to go out there and make somebody's day. You only need one person. If you come across more than one, that's great. But just one person, just go and make their day. And I promise you, it will make you feel so much better inside. Okay, so that's your assignment for today. So anyhow, I'm going to get on off this vlog here so that I can get my mind wrapped around going home to do my videos. And speaking of videos, I am so looking forward to doing some upcoming training. And y'all, let me tell you something. I have so many things that I need to do, because I need to schedule a meetup for my groups. I have 2 groups on Meetup. Pretty Pampered and Paid. That one I actually took over. Somebody else was doing it, and then they couldn't do it, didn't want to do it anymore, so I stepped in and took it over. And then I have my YouTubers in the DMV group that I started, and I really need to sit down and try to find time where we can have a meetup. And I said, this year I want to make sure we're meeting at least once a month, because I didn't do well with that at all last year, just because I had so much stuff going on. So, and I think our meetings will be at the South Bowie Library, just because I love that library. So I'm going to go, and sometime between now and Monday. It might not be till Monday, but it probably will end up being Monday. But I'm going to sit down, go to the library's website, and see when I can book a meeting room for next month. And I think, well, the size room that I usually get, it's like $50 for 2 hours. So that's not bad. And yeah, schedule a meetup so we can sit down, because my thing with the Pretty Pampered and Paid group, I want us to come together and let's talk about how we can do some networking. That's really what I want to do with that group. Do as much networking as possible. You know, it could be through workshops. It could be through, because I'm going to tell y'all something. Women love spa events. It could be that. It could be anything. But I really want us as women in business to get together and, you know, let's network and try to do some business together, because that's really what it's all about. My YouTube video group, my goal for that is for us to come together and, you know, let's help each other grow our channels, because really at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You know, you support me, I support you. But what I'm finding is that a lot of people, they want you to support them, but they're not supporting other people. And that's just, I'm going to put it out there, that's just shitty. And if you're doing that, I'm going to ask that you please stop doing that. Stop always asking for people to support you, but you don't support other people. Because that's just not cool. It's not cool to do at all. And you definitely, if you're not supporting my business, don't even think about me supporting yours, because why should I? I mean, really, why should I? Let that sink in. But anywho, you guys, all right, this time I'm really going. I'm really going. I'm trying to think, though, before I say my final closing, was there something else? Oh, I know what it was I was getting ready to tell you, and I lost my train of thought. So one of the things that I want to do in the next month or so is start holding workshops. So I have 2 people I know for sure that I need to reach out to. They contacted me like right after the holidays, or during the holidays, I should say. And so I really need to reach out to them, because I'm trying to take my show on the road. My goal is to go and do as much speaking as I possibly can in this year. And so I can't think of this lady's name, but I see her face in the back of my mind. I'm going to actually go home, inbox her, and schedule a time. And I have this scheduling app that I need to set up, where I can schedule some time for her and I to sit down and talk about, because she actually had reached out to me, so where I can sit down and talk to find out what is her need, and like what kind of group is it that she wants me to come and talk to, what is it that she wants me to talk about, and all that kind of good stuff. So I am definitely going to go home. I'm going to put this set up my scheduler, and then reach out to her and say, look, you know, here's my link, schedule a time where we can sit down and talk about whatever it is that she needed. And the other person, I've got to find her. She was on Facebook as well. So, but the one that I'm thinking of, I remember her because she sent me an inbox. But the other one, I just can't remember. It was a post or something that she commented on. So I've got to go back and look for that. So I'm telling y'all, I am going to be staying very busy and making a ton of money. Y'all know what? As I said that, I found some boss chick quotes this morning when I got up, and I was just scrolling around for images to post on my Saturday, post on Instagram and Facebook. And I was like, oh, I love these. So I've saved a whole bunch of them. I'm going to start using them, honey, because I truly, truly love them. You can be a boss chick. And one of the ones that I found, it said, what is a queen without her king? And at the bottom it says, still powerful. Y'all, that's powerful right there. That's powerful. Now, I know some of the men may not be feeling it, but that is so powerful and so true. I am a queen. Even if I didn't have a king by my side, guess what? I'm still going to be powerful. You know why? Because I serve a king that sits high. That's with me no matter what, whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong. I have a king that sits high and looks low and watches over me. So if I don't have an earthly king, which I do, but if I didn't, it's all good, y'all, because I'm still going to be a powerful chick. You know why? Because I know what I want. Come on, man. Turn around with your spare tire on. Jesus Christ. I digress. What was I saying? Oh, I because I know what I want, and I go after what I want, and I'm not going to allow anybody or anything to stop me from getting what it is that I want to achieve out of life. And I need you all to take that same mindset. Don't let anything or anybody stop you from getting where you want to be. If you don't have a leading lady in your life, guess what? It's all good. Do you anyhow. If you don't have a leading man in your life, so what? Do you anyhow. You don't need anybody else to, other than, I would say, other than God or whoever it is that you serve. That's all you need to get where you need to be. Stop worrying about whether or not people are the people closest to you, because sometimes that can bother you when the people closest to you aren't supporting you and they're not supporting your dreams. It's all good. It is all good. You stick to what you know. Stick to your goals. And you take God with you, or whoever you serve, take him or her with you. And I promise you don't have to worry about whether or not other people around you are supporting your dreams, because I just believe that God will send on folks that will support you and your dreams and your goals. Because remember, y'all, we're dreaming big, we're thinking big, and we're doing big things in this year. And guess what? That's going to carry over to the next year and the next year and the next year. We're going to keep dreaming big, doing big. I don't ever want you to settle for doing small things again. Don't you ever settle. And if you do, don't do it in my presence. Do not let me see you ever settling for just a little bit. No, 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 no. That's not how we living, y'all. That is not how we living. We are working on big things. We're not settling for the small things. So if you have to do that, that's your choice. I can't stop you. I can ask you not to, but I can't stop you. But don't do it in my presence, because I will call you out on it. And I will say, look, why are you settling for this when you're so much more than that? Don't play with me, because I'm not going to allow you to be average, not in my presence. You can be average by yourself. You can be average with other people, but you will not be average in my presence. And that's all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for giving me just a little bit of your time on this beautiful sunny Saturday morning. It's 48 degrees, and I'm hoping that it's going to get a little warmer today, because it was nice yesterday. And again, I just want to encourage you, y'all, get out there and do something with your life. Stop sitting around looking at other people's happiness and joys and accomplishments. Stop. I mean, it's okay to do that, but get out there and create your own stuff, because there's so much out here for you to do, for me to do, for us to do, that we don't have to sit on the sidelines of life watching everybody else live their life. Get out there and do your stuff. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let you be. Not long ago, I met a lady, and she said to me, she said, Michelle, you know what? I have everything that I want in life. She said, I have a big, beautiful home. I drive a nice car. I make good money on my job. I have a nice a savings account, banking account, money market, all that good stuff. She said, but the one thing that I'm missing that makes me sad is that I don't have someone special to share it with. And I looked at her. I said, honey, let me tell you something. All that stuff that you just named, and God has allowed you to wake up every day in your right mind, you need to stop worrying about not having a man to share it with. That will come. You need to be happy with what you have. Stop worrying about that one thing that you don't have. I said all that to say that. Stop worrying about that one thing that you don't have. Yes, most people, I didn't say all, I said most people want to have someone special in their life, but if you don't, honey, make yourself happy. Take yourself out on a date. Take yourself to the movies. Take yourself to dinner. Take yourself on a vacation. Take yourself to church. Take yourself wherever it is that you want to go. Stop sitting around moping because you don't have someone special in your life. That person will come. Keep doing you. Let the good in you shine so bright that you're going to attract the one for you. And stop worrying about the fact that they just haven't met you. That's it. They just haven't crossed your path. They just haven't met you. Because I promise, if you're out here looking for something special, somebody else is looking for something special, and eventually your paths will cross. Stop stressing about it. Stop worrying about it. Yes, I'm in a relationship with someone that I truly care about. I actually had a crush on him in high school. But to be honest with you, if I wasn't in a relationship, I would still be happy. So that's how I roll. I'm happy with Michelle. I'm happy with the things that I have going for me in my life. So if I didn't have a man, I'm still going to be happy. that doesn't, so when I hear women say, oh, or men, that they're not happy because they don't have somebody special in their life, honey, y'all better cut that foolishness out. Cut it out. Because you can still be happy even though you don't have somebody special in your life. And I'm not even sure how I even got on that subject. That's a whole nother topic that I might need to look into. But anyway, y'all, I'm out because it's 11 minutes after 10. Like I said, I have 3 videos that I need to record, and I need to upload this video that I'm doing right now, and then get myself together because I'm told I'm supposed to be on the base by 1 o'clock, which I don't understand why, because this event don't start till 2, but that's all right. I will be where I'm supposed to be, and I will talk to you later. So, to the extent possible, you guys, I promise you I'm going to try and vlog while I am at my sister's retirement, and even if it's just the setup, and because during the ceremony I probably won't be able to do it because I'm not sure how I'm going to be involved in that, but during the setup and all that other good stuff, and of course when we get back to Trisha's house, I'll be doing some vlogging, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys, if not later on today, definitely tomorrow. I'll have it uploaded. So again, thank you to my newest subscribers. Thank you to those of you that continue to support me in all that I do. I love you guys to the moon and back, and there's nothing you can do about it, so don't even think about it, okay? Love you. Now, I said it. And what? Go out there, do something amazing today. Love you to the moon and back, and I can't wait till we chat again in the next car vlog. Until then, take care.